Hi, I'm Leon Lovelace, and this is Unstoppable Force. And I was watching the Aggressive Progressives, one of the slightly older shows, yesterday, and they were talking about something that I didn't hear about at all. That was about how Julian Assange, Edward Snowden, and Chelsea Manning, they all have statues built for them. Okay, and this is from Euronews.com. It says, taking a stand in Berlin's Alexander Platz are whistleblowers Chelsea Manning, Julian Assange, and Edward Snowden. The life-size bronze statues were unveiled on Friday in front of members of the German Green Party as well as activists. All three figures are considered heroes on the political left for leaking U.S. intelligence documents. The artist behind the work, Italian sculptor David Darmino, explains that he wanted to represent three contemporary heroes who have lost their freedom for the truth. He says that they act as a reminder of how important it is to know the truth and have the courage to know the truth. I would also say they had the courage to expose the truth to the public, to reveal all the corrupt and disgusting things that our U.S. government is up to. Okay, and this was written in January of 2015, so this was 2 years ago, 4 or 5 months ago. And no one in the mainstream media has talked about how these three whistleblowers have statues of them in Europe. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because the corporate media has an interest to just shun and disparage anyone that blows the whistle and exposes any of the corruption and of the illegal acts that the U.S. government is doing. Because they are the defenders of the establishment when they should be the watchdogs of the establishment. Because it talks about how Julian Assange faces extradition to Sweden to face accusations of rape and sexual assault. But he fears he would be extradited to the U.S. in his role about leaking the documents. And then Chelsea Manning, which was formerly Bradley Manning, was convicted in 2013 on charges related to the Espionage Act for the leaking the U.S. intelligence documents. And of course, she was serving a 35-year sentence, which was the longest sentence for any whistleblower in U.S. history. So Barack Obama is not the friend of whistleblowers because he wants to hide and just suppress any information that would expose any of the horrible shit that he has done, especially contributing to any of these wars, illegal wars that he should not have even thought about getting involved in. But, well, he's a fucking neoliberal, so of course he was gonna just go along with it. And then Edward Snowden is evading extradition to the U.S. He fled to Russia. I don't remember if he's still in Russia, if he's in another nation, but of course he's probably not going to be able to come back to the U.S. at least anytime soon if he wants to make sure he doesn't get arrested for whistleblowing. But number one, it's just nice to know that some of the, modern, contemporary, brave people are getting honored. Of course, it's unfortunate that it's only in Germany and not here in the United States. But of course, our corporate media and our government really doesn't value or honor any courageous acts like that. So that's why we don't have any statue of them or just anyone other than the independent media saying, these three people did a great service to the people of the United States by revealing all the terrible stuff our government's doing and trying to push the people to say, you know what, the government is doing all these things that they shouldn't be doing and we don't like, and let's try to reform our government and make sure that they're actually working for the people of the United States and not for themselves, for the war of profiteers, or just for big corporate interests. So I just wanted to let you guys know that and have a happy 4th.